Dems are the ones taking away free speech. Trump's team is working to bring it back. My dude, you sure about that? Because this does not sound like champions for free speech to me.
Mayor Bondi saying she's going to go after hate speech. We'll probably go after people like you because you treat me so unfairly. It's hate.
The woman just stood up and started screaming. She was a paid agitator. I've asked Pam to look into that in terms of RICO, bringing RICO cases against criminal RICO, because they should be put in jail.
We will absolutely target you, go after you, if you are targeting anyone with hate speech.
For those people that want to protest, they're going to be met with very big force.
The Trump administration is sending a message. If you're not going to handle your campus and the students on it, we will. And they're going to use the tools at their disposal. This is going to be a blueprint, and we're going to go after many other students like this.
They still have their First Amendment right, though. They're still out there protesting. You've got an amazing...
You see, my dude, Republicans are only for free speech when it's their free speech. If they're a minority group, they don't feel like that they deserve free speech because they're a minority group. I find it interesting that you say that Democrats are against free speech, considering that we're usually the ones out there protesting. And I mean peaceful protesting, not this shit. In fact, in 1977, the ACLU, which is famously left-wing, argued for the rights for those people, to be able to march through the streets of a place that was mostly filled with Holocaust survivors. Why would they do that? Why would they allow that hate group to go marching through the streets and possibly give PTSD to people who went through the most horrific thing in modern history? Because the left has typically, I'm not going to say always, but typically been on the side of free speech. The right has typically been against free speech. They've been for book bans. They've been for trying to stifle what history gets taught in schools. They fight against news that could damage their reputation. They're doing it today with the files. So when you say the left or the Dems are anti-free speech, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You guys are notorious for making claims and calling it fact with absolutely no proof whatsoever. If you're really on the side of freedom of speech, then you should want it for everybody, not just your particular group. And if you were such a fan of Charlie, then you should also be on the side of free speech no matter who's saying it. Because he says there's ugly speech, there's gross speech, there's even evil speech. All of it is protected by the First Amendment. But I want to remind you what your president said again.
They still have their First Amendment right, though. They're still out there protesting. You've got an amazing team.
So I don't think you're on the side of this issue that you think that you're on. Just saying.